Slay the Spire 2 has an infinite problem. In roguelike deck builders, going infinite is basically a function of two quantities. You need energy and card draw. Now, my biggest gripe with Spire likes, the other games that are inspired by Slay the Spire, is that they make the cards way too good, and specifically they make energy and card draw way too good. And in these games like Rogue Book or Wild Frost or what was that spaceship game with the dragons? Basically you find a way to go infinite sometimes as early as Act 1, and then the rest of the run is doing that infinite over and over. Enter the latest Spire-like, Spire 2, and it is way too easy to go infinite. Now I've been playing mostly Regent, and the glow alignment infinite I think is far too easy to pull off. You have a lot of cards that will exhaust your deck down, and then you can loop these cards over and over, and yeah, on their own that doesn't do anything, but if you have something like a black hole or a letter opener, that's infinite damage. If you have an upgrade on either of these cards, you can either get infinite stars or infinite energy, and it's easy enough to then take one of your other cards and put them in the loop instead of alignment and win that way. And maybe this will change down the line when there's no beat of death in this game. There's no time meter type of effect that really limits the number of cards you can play in a turn. But if you look at the energy gain cards in Spire 1, the well-designed ones, as I'll call them, they all came with some sort of a downside, like Turbo, put a void in your deck, Bloodletting costs you health, which obviously you can't do that infinitely, and Seeing Red exhaust. So all of these, it's possible to go infinite with Turbo, but it takes some work, right? So if we look at the Regent Infinite I've been talking about, obviously alignment is the problem, and you also have for the other Spire 2 characters, each have their own way to generate repeatable energy with effectively no downside. Doom doesn't kill you till the end of your turn, so if you go infinite and kill the enemy, it doesn't matter that you're gonna die because your turn never ends. And we saw what happened in Spire 1 when you make card draw and energy too good. You had Watcher, which was basically the too good card draw and energy character, and the Stance Calm Wrath was so good that it more or less at a high level, a 20 type of thing, invalidated the rest of her card pool. And for that reason, once I kind of learned Watcher, I didn't want to play her anymore, and I don't want this to happen in Spire 2. Now obviously nothing's quite as egregious as Watcher was, but I do think it's very easy to go infinite. And I'm not against infinites, I want them to be a option, not the option, and I want them to feel earned, because right now it felt a bit too easy to pull it off, and I like when they're janky, like this dumb one with Sealed Throne, Hidden Gem, and Particle Wall.